Cause this spirit between and alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth in alive. Visions and dreaming come alive. Higher heights I'm reaching alive. Fire for God I'm screaming alive. Everybody feeling alive. Cause this spirit between and alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth in alive. Visions and dreaming come alive.
I gotta say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. You're tuned to Love 101 FM, the family station. Hey, I am Sara-Ann, the chirpy one. It's a Testimony Tuesday, the 9th of August, 2022. Hey, we're live on Facebook and also on YouTube, as usual. Love 101 FM Jamaica. Sign on, rock on, roll on, jump on. Whatever you gotta do, just ensure that you are on the live. My WhatsApp friends, WhatsAppers, please ensure that you jump onto either Facebook or on YouTube. I gotta say good afternoon to my friends listening to us on the FM band 101.1 357 at 9. Good afternoon to you. My friends listening online at www.love101.org. Or if you're listening to us via the app that you have downloaded from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, good afternoon to you. Drivers, good afternoon. Passengers, everybody. Silent listeners, ardent listeners, good afternoon to you. Special hellos to the essential service workers. How you guys doing? Remember, people and children of God, stay hydrated, drink your water, and mind your business. Right, drink your water. Yeah, and mind the business that pays you. Hey, today you'll be inspired, informed, entertained, and engaged. In a moment, I'll bring you highlights from the news. 145 mental size, that's mental exercise listeners edition. So listeners, right now, remember you can go ahead and send me your riddles. They must be biblical, and you must also tell me the answer, okay? And, your name as well. 2 o'clock prayer blast, 2:15 the evidence, and we hear from Minister Dwight Castle, his testimony of how God brought him back to life after doctors pronounced him dead. Then 3 o'clock we go behind the pulpit, part 2, that's part 2 with assistant chaplain and pastor at the Golden Hill Wesleyan Holiness Church, Reverend Dr. Robert Barr. 3:45 celebrations. At that time, you send me your birthdays and anniversary greetings. Then 4 o'clock, the Small People Show with Auntie Galeen. And 4:55, we wrap it all up inside a live. 1 to 5 on the family station. Love 101. 876-997-3125. That's the number to send me your riddles. They must be biblical, and you must provide the answers, okay? Then we will select the best riddle and administer it to the class. Now it's time for highlights on the news at this time. Children to learn about dangers of human trafficking. The Ministry of National Security is collaborating with the Ministry of Education and Youth to inform children about human trafficking. Speaking recently at JIS News, Director of Children and Family Programs at the Child Protection and Family Services, CPFSA, Warren Thompson, said the initiative was necessary as children are vulnerable to human trafficking. Manager of the Trafficking in Persons Secretariat in the Ministry of National Secretary, Audrey Budai, said following the creation of Anti-Trafficking in Persons ATIP clubs in school in 2019, the National Task Force Against Trafficking in Persons had further dialogue on the engagement. She noted that school guidance counselors were trained on how to spot trafficking victims. In other news, U.S. to fund Cyber Center of Excellence in Jamaica. Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States, says the U.S. will be providing funds to support the creation of Cyber Center of Excellence in Jamaica. Harris made the disclosure on Twitter while stating that she had called Prime Minister Andrew Holness to congratulate Jamaica on its 60th anniversary of independence. Jamaica celebrated its Independence Day on August 6th, that's Saturday, August 6th, and the Vice President informed Prime Minister Andrew Holness that the United States will provide $2 million in support of the creation of a cyber center of excellence for the benefit of the region. Harris said that she and Holiness also discussed the importance of greater investment in cybersecurity. Harris and Holness welcomed the progress made on three short-term joint U.S. Caribbean committees that President Joe Biden and Harris launched in June to produce concrete near-term solutions to urgently address food security, energy security, and finance challenges confronting the region. In other news, teacher exodus may pull plug on some subjects. High teacher migration rates are raising a new threat to school administrations beyond the struggle of stretching manpower. Principals are now facing the dilemma of perhaps abandoning some curriculum programs in the upcoming academic year amid anecdotal reports. Yeah, so they're leaving to go overseas. Principals island-wide have voiced particular concerns about the fallout in high-demand subjects like mathematics, which is already plagued by low pass rate, as well as science, English, and Spanish. So, yeah, the subjects with, people kind of have some challenges. That's maths, science, English, and Spanish. Now, a recent National Education Association survey showed that 55% of teachers planned to exit the classroom because of growing anxieties caused by the coronavirus pandemic. Comparatively higher wages in the U.S. make migration an attractive option for many Jamaicans. Yeah, so in essence, the teachers are looking to migrate, or some of them are looking to migrate to go to foreign lands, in the US particular, because of better salary packages, right, that the US is offering them as opposed to Jamaica. And finally, Clarendon Police had urged church to stand up against crime. Commanding officer for the Clarendon Police, Senior Superintendent Glenford Miller, has called for the church community to do more to help fight against crime. Miller called for the church to pray for the police as he argued that the constabulary cannot survive without God, stating that the time is now for the church to say enough is enough. He invited Christians to stand up and stamp out crime and criminals out of the society. Miller argued that fear is holding some persons back from joining in the fight against crime. And those are the highlights from news at this time. Tuesday, August 9, 2022. We trust that you were, as usual, informed. All right, time for me to go ahead and mark the register. Let's go. Facebook and YouTube. Wow. So, Dwayne Tracy is first. First in the classroom, Diane Walters, good afternoon. Second, Joan Tomlinson. Dorrit Hutchinson, Winsome Campbell, Enid Kelly, good afternoon. Ricardo Portias, Freddie Bless. I don't know how well. Erling Grant, Maxine Kelly, Yatine Bryan, Mary James, Iona Ashburn, Doreen Bradshaw, Jody Ann Gordon, good afternoon. Yvonne Scott present. Anne-Marie Davidson present. Angela Hackett, good afternoon. Christine Humes, Elroy Waterburn, Marsha Lawrence, good afternoon. Lisa Daly, Winston Plummer, Kathleen, good afternoon. What's up? Sandra May, Krispy Kreme. Afternoon, Krispy Kreme. Gregory Diesel, Marlene Murphy, Edna Skeen, good afternoon. Barbara Gray, Charlotte Winter, Ophelia Clayton, Sandra Cameron, Nadia Bingham, good afternoon. Barbara Gray, Charmaine Allison, hello. Ione Brown, Sandra Hibbert, Sherwin, Shireen Skyers, Tanisha Adamson, Elvita Thompson, good afternoon. Camille Smith, thank you so much, Charmaine. Says I'm looking so beautiful in my blue. Patricia Anderson, Beverly Knight, Camille Royal, Rupert Wilson, Patricia Anderson, Ite Parchments, Itoy Parchment, good afternoon. Sonia Hamilton, no, I beg your pardon, that's Sonia Brown. Dream Cunningham, Daphne Thompson, good afternoon. Charmaine Blackwood, Delroy Melvin, Patsy Grant, Marlene Graham. I think I got everyone on line who commented. Remember, you have to comment so I know that you're here. Della Rica, good afternoon. Faye from Blue Hole. Deaconess Bennett, well early. Sister Murphy, well early. Ricardo Portia's well early from 12:11. Wow. Who is this? She just said, hi sis. Nikki from St. Catherine, good afternoon. Joan from Mandeville, Elaine B. Beautiful, Nicole, good afternoon. I see a riddle. Angela from East Kingston, Sandrine. Everybody. Well, that's all the time I have for the register. Auntie Donna, up top. You do not easy now. And Sister Carmen Mackenzie from Montego Bay. Maxwell Prince, Wagwan. Almost absent, what you're saying to me. Beverly Hines, Natalie Gale. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching the live. Thanks for coming on. We do this every weekday, Monday to Friday at 1 p.m. Yeah. Angela Blackwood, don't late next time. Alright? Do not late. And Palmer just said from Kingston. Alright, gotta go. Time for the music. Continue to keep it locked on the family station. Love 101.
It's Carry-On. Sara-Ann is here. I have been waiting for so long. Welcome the chirpy one. Her presence electrifies everyone. My mother's listening too. She said she feels like she's 21. What? I know that's what she does to you. Such a great spirit, plays in the spirit too. So expect a miracle. Anything's possible. Now that Sarah's playing, ooh, you will be just fine. Your soul will feel so alive with whatever Sarah's playing. Ooh, yeah. Everybody have to know. Everybody needs to know. Yeah. Everybody has to know. Oh yeah. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann on the radio. Tell a neighbor. Everybody needs to know. Tell your friend. Everybody has to know. Tell a brother. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann. Everybody has to know. Everybody needs to know. Tell a neighbor. Everybody has to know. Tell a friend. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann. What else you gotta do? There is absolutely nothing else to do. Cause there's no one else.